Hello, hello. We have one last Genshin event to do. Alright. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Fuck. Where is it? No, I gotta do this thing too. When does this end? We'll just try out Fearless, I guess. Shields, all we have to do. What does low frequency damage mean? What the fuck? Genshin low peak damage. Genshin, Stygian, Onslaught, Team Rex. Let's see. What the fuck? Turtle. No, I have to have 12 units, so you have to use like 3 different teams for this. So I'm just like looking up what to use. This one says I can use good old Skirk. Where's Escoffier? Escoffier. Shenhe. Where's Shenhe? This team, the Skirk team. This stupid fucking cactus. Oh my god. I don't have enough chlorine. She scoffed on my A till I skirk. So this is recommending Did you need something?
I mean, not since work.
What?
Not since I have my break at work.
Okay.
So okay if I play Kingdom Hearts or not?
Yeah, I'm with my friend though.
So don't.
What?
I can play my other game.
No, I said I'm with my friend though, okay. Let's see. You want to plug in the headphone? Yes, you. Alright. What? No. I don't remember getting her to 90. Me, but with the horse game. Alright. Then the first team can have Sitlali. Oh, do you plan on getting the plat for Balacho? I'll play it one day when I have time for it. Because that looks fun. Oh yeah, I feel that. Like Genshin 100% is the same thing, except I have till April to do that. 24 more trophies.
Everybody stand. Lolin, eat Papa.
But it's like a lot of exploration. Fontaine have like a lot of like side quests to do though, so that should be fun. Oh, I can do it on my computer and then just auto pop them on my PlayStation. I have to actually do it though, that's the problem.
Show it. Off to the breeze. Oh, obey. A dash across there.
Yeah, PS5 and PlayStation aren't at 100. Let's see.
Gonna go excellent.
Because they keep adding new DLC, that's why. I have the plat for it,
Mine to wait.
but I want like 100%.
Shower me with praise. Unleash. Let the world come alive.
Just like how HSR keeps adding new stuff.
Yoo-hoo! A burst of flavor. A little
I'm pretty sure ZZZ does that too.
mana. Time to shine. Strike a pop. Off to the breeze. Unleash. Gonna go of excellence. Do your master's bidding.
Well, I mean like, every new region usually gets one. I haven't like 100%ed anything since like Inazuma. So I had to do like Sumeru,
Manifest.
what do you call it? Fontaine and Natlan. Come on. Did I get it? Oh my fucking god.
Shower me with off to the freezer. Unleash. A little elusive power. Let my name echo in song. Adaptive
Yeah, this fucking big ass desert.
Cryo incarnate. Time to shine. Off to the brink. Manifest. Mine to wield. Yoo-hoo! Goose on the loose. Do your master's bidding. Let my name echo in song. Mine to wield. Wasn't expecting that. Strike a pop. A dash of obey. Time to shine. Gonna go of excellence. By ordinance divine. Mana.
Alright, that's done. And this last asshole. Oh my goodness. Freaking dodged it.
Busted. Ring cutter. Vibroil into the shadows. Shoot on sight. Game's up. Time's over. Gotcha. Witness the power. Midnight vision. Time to testify. I summon the... Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Gotcha. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Ring looted. Enough. Wings of darkness. Come. Game's up. Fun is over.
I don't know how to beat this one.
Shoot on sight. Shoot. Quiet now. Body and witness the power. On reveal. Into the shadows.
Can I change my team?
Shine down. My royalty. Let me weave you a bright brilliant. Illusion shattered. Know my sword. Witness the power. Time to testify. Now you shall perish. Shine down. Hunt them down.
As you wish,
Know my sword. Ring cutter. Torn to oblivion. Evil lurks. Shoot on sight. Witness the power of Gurwa.
Midnight Vent.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternally. Shine down.
Oh no, I gotta change the order. What is going on in Zenless Zone 0? Oh, so like every game. I think HSR is the only one that doesn't have a summer event. Good spook or a bad spook?
Know my sword.
Oh my god, I have to like watch where it teleports to. That's annoying.
Busted. Ring cutter. There is no escape.
Who'd you get?
Shine down. Rain outlines your fate. Body and here comes the catch. Illusion shattered. Shine down. Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Transfixed. Torn to oblivion.
Kalita. Oh, I don't know who that is.
Game's up. Fun is over. Quietly now. Witness my rise.
I still don't know who that is. I don't follow ZZZ that much.
Ring cutter. Inazuma shines eternal. Here comes the catch. Busted. Gotcha. There is no escape. Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Quietly now. Shine down. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape. Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha. Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Oh my god, almost had it. Fuck. Are you gonna try the PvP mode in Uma Musume?
Fate. Know my sword. Ring cutter. Illusion shattered. Here comes the catch.
It's free rewards just for entering. You know, you just like play, just send horses in and race. I mean, you don't have to like grind hard for it if you don't want to.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Laid bare. Witness my rise. Overruled.
Witness the power of the wild. Torn to oblivion.
Oh, there's a face on it. I'm so stupid.
Gotcha. You are about to get sighted. Insolent.
Which one has the biggest one?
Now you shall perish. Remove all obstacles. Illusion ring cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Shine down. Busted. Rain outlines your fate. Let me. There is no escape.
that annoying ass boss they made.
Inazuma shines eternal. Witness the power of the wild.
Transfixed. Everlasting as the moon.
Illusion shattered. Here comes the catch. No. Busted. Now you shall perish. Shine down. Let me lead you abreast. Know my sword. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape. Things are about to get done.
Witness my rise. Overruled.
Oh, beat it. Annoying ass boss. You know, speaking of HSR, I don't know how to play that game anymore. I tried like playing the Archer team manually. I was doing so bad. I used to have like everything like optimized, like, oh, I have to click this button at this time and stuff. I can't even do it anymore. I can still beat it, but it's not as good as the auto. I know, I'm so sad. Those feathers are like the dice thing in HSR. They added it around the same time, surprisingly enough. I think Genshin was like, since Genshin and HSR have like different update patches, Genshin got it like just a little bit later. Oh yeah, I gotta burn my resin. Do you play like any other gacha games still now? Because I know there's FGO. I need to like catch up on Trom. I know you do ZZZ, but I don't remember if you're doing anything else.
Shower me with the pyroclastic surge.
Oh, that's good. Where's the rewards? What the fuck? Well, yeah, what happens, like, some people who don't play gacha games talking about gacha games is like so annoying. Like, Master Duel recently, what they did was, so there are people who are like exploiting the gem currency, right? So they just got like an infinite amount of gems. So Konami just like gave them like a negative gems. You know, FGO's done that twice now. I think Genshin's done that too before when people were cheating. And people are like, oh, they should just ban the account. They shouldn't do the gem deaths. I'm like, what the hell? It's like, it's not even that big of a deal.
Get to work. Strike
Did we get rid of my easy farming? Yeah, I know. Like, and plus, like, the debt only gets bigger the more you abuse it. So it's not even that big of a deal unless you're like purposely exploiting it. And it was like in a small window too, because then I'll just roll the data back. Oh yeah, and affect everyone else's accounts. What's my record? $248 seconds. Oh, I'm better than everyone else. Skirk needs more work. Oh my god, their fucking Mualani did like, how much is that? Almost 6 million. What the fuck? That's insane. And they're using like a 4-star team with Mualani. How did it take them so long? Oh wait, that's total damage, my bad. They capped out at 783,000, 1.3 million for Mabuika, 39k for Cloran. Whereas Mabuika does 3.74 million. 93k with Skirk. Yeah, she sucks ass. 255,000 with Arlecchino. Well, now I gotta go find something else to farm. What does Skirk mean? What does she even have? Oh, yeah, I think she needed more attack. So that means I have to build Shenhe instead. I'll figure it out. Did I do this? Oh. How do you feel about like people who don't play Genshin? Oh, I sent you the other thing too, where like someone's talking FGO about like, oh man, the servants are so bad if you don't have the limited SSR units. I'm like, that is so wrong. Oh my god. Stand still. Yeah, but like, it's one thing being bad at it, but like, it's another thing like talking with like you're the expert at it. I didn't even know she had that line.
once more.
The curtain call.
Oh, did you ever write a pixel collection for Final Fantasy? I recommend those a lot. Nice. I recommend those a lot. It's, if you have like a weekend free, you can spend. You can be like a. You can get like a plat during that weekend.
Add astro.
But it's also just like nice to see like where the game started from before becoming FF7 remake. Too many games. Hey, what's it? You're falling asleep.
No, I'm not.
Busy playing Kingdom Hearts.
This world will be reduced to ashes.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Fulfill our pact. You two.
Grasp for the sky. Rev the engines.
I'm so behind on like so many games. Like, I still have the Limbus Company event to do. Like, it's not really. I've already read the event, so I don't have to worry about that. It's just like the farming. We all know how the gameplay is in Limbus Company, so I've just been like holding it off because I got like 10 more days or so. I can't believe this Genshin event took like the whole week
Incoming.
to
Get to work.
get done.
Light of the blazing sun. Try and stop me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there are people out there who say the gameplay is fun. I'm like, you are lying.
Pyroclastic surge.
Anybody who plays Limbus Company does not like the gameplay for it. Maybe it's better in like Runa, but Limbus Company's so ass. And I'm so behind like on Nikkei's story.
Rise with the sun.
I haven't had the time to like sit down and read it. And it's like 2 hours a chapter. Where's the Natland? These games just get longer and longer. Also, I'm surprised like the HSR event was like so short in comparison. One of the trophies to get this to like 50 or max it out. I think it's 50. Yeah, 50. And which means you have to go like chest farming, which is like related to another trophy anyways. Like, if you're doing the exploration, it just naturally comes along because it's tied to exploration. I just haven't done it.
Bring it.
Light it up.
Oh, you played Horizon Zero Dawn, right? Did you? I forgot. Did you plat that or? Yeah, I heard the exploration's like pretty out there in that game. Oh yeah, like I heard it's a good game, but like I heard like the exploration for like and stuff can be like sort of brutal. There's someone who did it like in an insane way,
Add astro.
and then what happened was like they got to this part before they were supposed to, but like there was no like indicator for it, and then they're like so they got to like 20 hours in the game, and then like another 40 hours or so they find out that's the last point they were supposed to get to, so then they just like teleport it to there, and they're like, oh well, fuck that. I guess. It's sort of funny. Exactly. But yeah, like I've only ever heard good things about it, but oh, I see now Kalita. Was she the girl with the dead dad or something? I feel like I might have seen her in that one cutscene of yours. Bro, you're the one who plays this game. Story skipper moment.
If you ever.
My friend just finished Atlantis in FGO, and he is also a story skipper because he doesn't have the time to read it. He finished the summer event before me because he just skipped everything. He's like, yeah, you were right. It is fast when you don't read the story. I'm like, damn. Where's my map? Long Wharf. Oh, I know what that is. But he writes so good. Oh my god. It's somewhere around here. On it. That was just an hour spent doing like miscellaneous tasks. Wow. I think Genshin would be so much fun if this was like the only game I ever played. There's too much to do in this game. And it's literally like has other games. Like there was Splatoon in the summer event. I'm like, what the fuck? But it wasn't competitive. You had to like work together with your team. Man, I love reading the story. It's for me. That's why they don't add it. It's because I actually play the game.
Wait, the person drinking tea over there. Isn't that Yelan?
She got a new outfit.
Oh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time.
Hey, something's not right. There are eyes in this place, and not the friendly kind either.
Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Well, Officer Edler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time.
Where's your new outfit?
Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This case really took it out of me.
French woman.
13 strongholds. One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out. I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway, I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
I think they added skip to some more HSR stuff. I don't know. My friend was talking about it.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Isn't dim sum like dumplings? Close enough. I don't think I've had them.
Oh, looks like Yelan's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
They look good though. I have a bad feeling about those two onlookers. Yingla must have noticed them, right?
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat. Excuse me, a pot of your finest Junlai white tea if you would. And 2 more place settings. Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Ah! Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
The 2 of them were definitely up to no good.
Oh, more than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals? They've got some nerve spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now.
If you have to handle it yourself, I guess it must be pretty serious.
Mora laundering. To the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these figures? There are 10 of them?
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit. And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering.
I just remember a funny comment. So, a friend and I were talking about like the animations and stuff in the Hoyoverse games, and what was it? He was like, "My face when HSR money that goes to ZZZ is now going to Genshin because the Genshin's animations have been like looking really good. It's not ZZZ of course, but like it's better than HSR animations."
He buys goods from all over Teyvat, brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process.
It's very like cartoony at times, so it's really nice.
Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean.
Because it used to be, Genshin money goes to HSR, which goes to ZZZ, but now it's HSR goes to ZZZ, which goes to Genshin, or something like that. The summer event was really, really good.
This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well. A business which earned him the title, the Dark Financier.
Considering your involvement, I'm guessing some of it is collectible or from Leeway.
That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain, jade, statues, all easily marketed as pieces of fine art.
Yeah, ZZZ is like the worst of the three Hoyo games, profit-wise. They make like the least amount of money out of the three games. I think like more often than not, Genshin is usually more consistently making money compared to HSR. HSR has like big highs though, especially like when you get the Face Day Night collab. They got like hundreds, gazillion from that. Oh yeah, I am in the they got like multiple collabs for it. They have the Cardinal Kyokai, Prisma Ilia, FGO Arcade. There's one more. Who was it? CCC, Fate Extra CCC. They got 4 collab servants in it. Yeah, Genshin has all the Gooners somehow, even though ZZZ is like even more insane looking.
Liyue goods being used in illicit underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run.
Very happy Shiki and Miu are on the same banner because I'm gonna get NP5 Miu.
So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Okay. Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, just disguising where it originally came from.
I don't like the new Paimon voice acting. It's not the same about Paimon like squeaking.
If you know what this merchant is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him?
I also like the Karina's crashing out whenever they voice Paimon.
You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Yeah, you got what, Phantasmoon on New Year's, and you have Ciel on summer. Oh yeah, BB Dubai. And then you also have Urashkigal Beast.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends. If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
Oh yeah! You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if Paimon was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler.
Fuck am I doing running in the background like that?
No wait! Even if Paimon turned bad, the Traveler would never. Paimon would need, like, a group of minions or something.
I'd never. What happened in FGO? Oh yeah, there was like the hunting missions are probably done. No, the hunting quests they're having recently. I think today was like the last day.
Oh. Oh! Paimon gets it now. Even if you track down the goods, if this dark financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
Let's say, why don't you go sleep? You look so tired.
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house. None of which are tasks he performs himself.
Oh yeah,
There's a whole crew to hide behind.
yeah. There was preparation for ordeal call stuff because that's the main reason they had the hunting quests. Yeah. Good night. I don't know if it's actually ordeal call too.
Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow.
Because they haven't. I don't think they've like hinted at anything. Oh, it's the TV. My brother was playing on the PlayStation, so he was like falling asleep because he had like a long day at work and he was trying to get some Kingdom Hearts in, but it's an old TV.
So the most logical course of action is to play the long game. You start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens, who'll lead you straight back to the dark financier himself.
Which means you wanted them to overhear your conversation to make them think you let your guard down.
Well, wait. So you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true.
Racist.
Right you are, Traveler.
Always using the hard R.
Working with the Millilith and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents, the two people he trusts to have direct contact with. The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter. They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act. They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride? I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
Taking down the kind syndicate. I'm in. Getting to work with Yelan? I'm in. Who wouldn't love to work with Yelan?
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too. Let's do it! For Yelan, for the people of Chenyavale, and for, the Liyue business world.
I admire your selflessness, Traveler and Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontainian way? You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission. Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead. The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
The fuck is this? Speaking of robots, I spent so much on the Roomba. I think like not actual money, but like my gem currency. It's insane. I still didn't get her. I lost a pity. It's gonna be the normal luck I have. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Oh, what am I counting? Where it's gonna take me 180. No, I don't have the money for it. That's the problem. Otherwise, I rolled for her. See, look at this. It's been so 7 times 5, 35, 15, right? So it's 14, 7 times 10, 70. I'm at 70 right now. And I still haven't gotten her. Next multi will be I will get her next multi, I think. Oh, I finally have it. Okay. So I will get her this multi. I'm pretty sure. See, I knew it. I'm literally at pity.
Nice to meet you. I am Anefa, a multifunctional robot for domestic application. I am currently equipped with cleaning, cooking, and emotional communication modules. I also have a combat module, which can only be activated after reading the 11-page liability waiver. Now, how can I assist you today?
That was 16 multis. I like the way she talks. Yeah, but that's like the normal luck I have with Hoyoverse games. Hey, you can't say that unless you have her. Start rolling.
Alright, let's start our investigation here.
I like the diversity Genshin has for a fantasy-based game. You have aliens and robots, and like you technically have a furry, but they were too much of a coward to give what do you call, what was her name? Sijuin, the typical furry body. Fall through Yelan, through an uninhabited region in the northeast of Chenya Vale. With Yelan's help, you find a covert location from which to scout the beach. But you don't see any members of the Dark Financier's crew, nor anything else suspicious about the area.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
Have some patience, Paimon. It's not time for nabbing bad guys. At least not yet.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already. Impressive. Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority. And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
Huh, guess so. Paimon can see the port of Elon Wharf, the boats in the distance, and some kind of tower. What's that for?
It's a lighthouse. The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication.
I think I understand what makes this place so important. I don't really get what's so special with this place, though. Smart or stupid? I'm stupid.
Why not take a wild guess?
It's somewhere you can observe the Millilith while staying on site. Somewhere where you can spy to gain from the. It seems more like an old lookout. It's more like a lookout point rather than a stronghold.
See? Your intuition is spot on. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar. So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something.
Oh, can you believe Cyrija is 175 centimeters? That's like crazy.
Well, all set?
I'm ready to investigate.
Remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight.
I'm planning on rolling for Saridra. I failed on getting another copy of Chibi, so I have some in store for getting her now. We're investigating. That's cool. Somebody cooked. Awesome evidence. Oh, also they're adding Deadly Assault to ZZ or HSR, whatever the HSR version is gonna be. Would you prefer Deadly Assault or what you saw me go through with the fucking cactus guy? That was fun.
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
Huh. So there really is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught. What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
The good news is we managed to find evidence here.
Not to mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail.
Yana takes out an elaborate set of tools and creates exact replicas of the key encoded messages found at the scene. She then restores the scene to its original state, erasing any signs that an investigation has taken place.
I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas?
Nope, not really. But they're definitely transmitting messages, and a carrier pigeon can only fly so fast.
Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning.
Hey, oh, out in mind.
Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius.
I played Ace Attorney before. I know what I'm doing.
Clearing out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
You should play Ace Attorney.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. We have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses.
Free gems for what? Oh no, I meant like as a game mode. Because this at the end of the day, these game modes are just like for something the players to do. Yeah, like they come with gems as rewards, obviously, but like the main thing is to keep players like invested in like buying characters, raising them up, blah blah blah, flexing how good they are at the game. Oh, look at me, my 0 turn clear.
Well, our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
The gem rewards is secondary to that. Like, I would like to do the harder version of that battle I did, but I know I cannot complete it. You get like a little seasonal flex gear, and then it goes away when the season ends.
Rise with the sun! Full throttle!
Damn. Ah.
Rev the engines.
There we go. Figured out how to do it.
Burn it down. Full throttle.
Yeah, but I meant like between Deadly Assault and what you saw me do in Genshin, which would you rather have? Because if you want a challenge, they could always add that Genshin thing where you have to play fucking whack-a-mole. You're on a time limit to play whack-a-mole. That shit is like, Genshin is so bullshit. Something they're like, oh man, you guys have it easy. Let's think of like gimmicks for you to do while fighting the bosses. I'm like, fuck.
And nothing out of the ordinary here either.
I haven't even fought that boss in like in the story. I don't even know where the fuck it is. If you've learned anything from the last place, it's that the more normal it looks, the more it could be hiding. So which is why I said like, oh, I'd rather it be Deadly Assault than Stygian Onslaught
That's right.
for HSR.
No detail is too small to investigate. I believe in you. The evidence could be even more well hidden this time. All set?
I'm ready to investigate.
All right. I know you have an eye for detail, so use it to your advantage. You've got this.
Like, I do think Stygian Onslaught is cool, but it's fucking rough. You have like such a short amount of time. And you have to deal like a ton of damage. And they have like bullshit gimmicks to like ignore your damage. Yeah, so like I know some people that can do it with like a lower investment, but you have to be like really fucking good at the game. With like stupid knowledge checks and stuff, like that stupid cactus. How was I supposed to know you're supposed to hit the one with the angry face on? I've never fought it before. There's nowhere like that even tells you that. You just have to fucking pay attention, I guess. It has to be here. They've also been using like bullshit combinations in theater. I'm like, I don't have the DPS for this. I think like theater would be like a lot more easier if you get to choose who you want to use right away instead of like just praying that they give you a character you have built instead of an unbuilt character. My RNG recently has been like so shit. Cause then like every time like I finish the theater, it's always like a breeze at the end because I'm just left with my like hyper carry built teams that just like obliterate everything. It's like the FGL tower event. Speaking of tower, is the ZZZ tower the same as the Genshin one, where they would just like randomly give you your units instead of you getting to choose along the way? So I hate that design. And then I assume it's a tower that also has like the stamina thing, where you can only use them like twice during the run. The fuck? Am I blind? That's a lot easier than what fucking Genshin has. They'll give you like 3 elements to choose from, and then you can only use them like twice during a run, and the ones they like randomly give you like the characters too, so you don't even get to like plan it or anything. You just have to like pray you get the ones you need at that time. So like when you have like nodes where it's like AoE is best or something, they'll just give you a bunch of single target ones. I'm like, fuck.
This must be it! The secret base where they stashed their goods! Definitely wasn't easy to find.
Yeah, I couldn't see those footprints.
Well, well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler.
Why is Genshin like always on hard mode for all of this stuff?
Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store.
Like, if it was like a damage carries over, you can just bring Zhongli or Furina or Kokumi or whatever with you, and you can just constantly heal like forever. You don't even play Genshin. What do you mean us?
This isn't their home turf, so I doubt our team set no traps. Should make our lives easier.
Oh, this is the problem of Genshin being too broken. Is she an ass healer? Is that the problem though? She's not base enough. Unfortunate. Genshin's too broken. Look, Bennett, even Bennett heals. I didn't even Xingqiu heals.
I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game. You two keep a lookout. Make sure no one barges in while I'm in there.
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything. She's got your back.
I trust Yelan's timing.
Good point. Yelan doesn't make mistakes like that.
Yelan opens the door to the stronghold and observes the space. It appears to be an ordinary cellar. Due to construction difficulties, the top and side walls couldn't be completely sealed, causing water from the soil to seep into the space. Do you have any shielders in ZZZ? Noticing this, Yelan covers her hands in a thin sheen of hydro. This means she can touch the items in the space without leaving traces behind, because the water from her hands will vaporize over time. Finally, Yelan enters the stronghold and begins to examine the items sealed within.
Alright, that's done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here.
I mean, like, Also, like, you know, if you just like kill everything first, and you don't, it does the HP thing doesn't really matter.
We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods. Then, we can let them lead us to our main target.
Like the cactus guy, I didn't use a shielder.
Wow, that was fast. You must do that all the time, huh?
What's our next move?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel.
My friend rolled a couple of good hitters, and I rolled a couple of shitters instead. Their count.
I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages. Once his two lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then, we'll have somewhere to start.
Got it. All we can do now is wait. Wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch.
Yeah, why doesn't Paimon fight more? She's strong enough.
This whole time, Officer Edler has been leading her two stalkers on a wild goose chase around Chaoying village. Once they decide it was all a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead. Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move. So let's meet back up at Yilong Wharf in 2 days. Find me near the harbor.
I gotta check through the Genshin thing really quick. What's the character archive? I don't know what she does. I don't know what he does. I know Escoffier actually heals. I don't know what she does. Let's see. Shield, healer. Oh, she only heals if you have like 3 different elements. If you have like 3 Geo, she does not heal. She can self-heal. Heals. All Geo characters also can give you like a elemental shield. It's not as good though as an actual shield. Healer and shielder too, I think. I think he gives shields. And he's a healer. I think she does damage reduction, healer, shield, healer, defense buffer, healer, shielder, healer. She can self-heal. Shielder, 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 healer. I think she heals too much. I think that was like a complaint other people had. Shielder, healer, damage reduction plus healer. She has a. I think she has a shield on ult though. Healer. Quite a lot of people that mitigates damage for you. That was like since the game came out. Yeah, they introduced the stupid fucking roles because people were like abusing Zhongli too much. Oh, we gotta get away to make Zhongli bad or release the roles. But like Zhongli's still like one of the best characters in the game.
Well, it's been 2 days. Let's go meet up with Yoan. Woo! Paimon's getting excited! Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime boss. It's like being a real detective!
Because like the shield also provides like interruption resistance, so you can't get like knocked out of attack animations. You just like bring a healer with you to like lower the bleed damage. Arlequina's really good because she has that built into her.
Well done, you two. Right on time.
Any developments?
The day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the Dark Financier's two lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods. See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods. It operates under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
Oh, do you guys have that damage interruption resistance? So like, if you get hit, you won't be knocked out of your attack animations?
Whoa! That's one huge boat! Paimon can see all the goods piled up on the pier. Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidu's harbor as well.
In fighting game terms, it's called super armor. One of those aren't the real goods though.
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner. If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're sending to Lumidu's harbor are a whole bunch of nothing. Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail. But we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as Scamface is involved with the Dark Financier. As an escaped convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance on the Millilith's lighthouse.
What kind of name is fucking Scamface?
I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention away from the scene, while you two inspect the goods. Remember to keep a low profile.
Understood, I'll keep it stealthy.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the ground. No higher than the traveler's shoulder.
All set?
I'm ready to go.
Alright, we'll meet back up here once you're done.
Oh, there's Yelan, just standing there.
Okay, so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in one go. But did you see the strange markings on some of them? Oh, wonder what they mean. Let's go ask Yelan.
Find Yelan and tell her to find the results of the investigation.
As for the auction, Officer Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days. The markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized tech, like the forensic imaging device. I think we're looking at a treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a personal signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is Scamface's handiwork.
So he's leaving the goods? But why?
Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
So, nothing special then? Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Give me a second. I have a message to respond to. Alright, back. I just use Google Translate nowadays. I gave up on practicing a language. Omatase shite shimai sumimasen. Rough ga dekitamashita no de otte something. I can't read that kanji. No something nigo something something. Onegai something shinomasu. I was close. I was able to read like what 70% of it.
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. No, there's something going on there. Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
You made it this far. We'll come with you.
Yeah! Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Well, you've proved yourself so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani, so make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
Excuse me, passengers. Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs up on the rest of us.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Paimon can't make sense of it.
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages. This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful.
If I find something concerning, is it okay if I deal with it right then and there?
By all means. I trust your judgment.
Huh? Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys? Yelan!
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have had the pleasure of meeting once before. At Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf, if I'm not mistaken.
You.
Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
Oh, so you've heard of me too?
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
This is the first time I've heard Yelan talk like this.
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
You.
Ah, does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelan. I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns this ship.
Yep. Yelan is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea?
We don't have much time. She's giving us an opening. Let's use it.
Alright, then let's go somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those boxes. What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes? Must be a bunch of stuff mixed together. And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says.
It's written in code. Luckily, we have Decipher.
Yelan really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right?
Formula made by mixing certain substances, not very complicated, but the steps are rendered in great detail. By mixing the three main ingredients in the prescribed proportions in a specified order, the desensitization effect is significantly reduced. Allowing small fireworks to function as detonators, install them in the locations shown. Then use a timer to control the explosion's timing such that the ship's hull may be destroyed in open waters. Sink their goods so they can't take part in the auction. After that, the investigating forces above Fontaine and Liyue will focus their attention on me. Don't worry, the boss will pay us out. Evacuate on your own, then pour your heart into the acting out how grateful you are to have miraculously survived. Wait out the heat for 6 months and move to finish this matter. All you need to do is to bury the 15 million more the boss promised at the 7th century post. No need to contact me.
Well, what does it say?
If I am right, they're planning to dispose of the goods by blowing up the ship. This sounds like a Klee thing to do.
Blowing up the ship? Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities on their tails, not drawing even more attention.
Scamface needs to protect the person at top, so he's diverting attention to an even bigger problem, cutting off all our leads in the process.
Okay, Yelan was right. This guy is a complete lunatic. There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
So how far are we in the vent? Oh, we're on there, so we're halfway done. Wait. This event's not even like fully unlocked yet? What the fuck? I really like it a lot. Well, I guess we'll finish this event some other night. Yelan's distraction is holding. This is our chance. We need to hurry. Let's act now. Oh my god, we have to light the arm. It's the battle taken care of. What if they put a fucking time limit on this and like the ship fucking blew up because we didn't dismantle the bombs in time. Now it's turning to heat up on your opponent. Now's the time to focus on dismantling the bomb. Yeah, it would be like that one Spider-Man cutscene where you failed the QuickTime event. Funny as hell name for a dude. Man, this is why I don't like playing Genshin events right away. And then I got punished for that the one time they have like, oh, you have to play daily.
Alright, that's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Already taken care of. Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like this.
Yellen! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher. Wait a sec. We're Corday and Dodamani.
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world. I can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting to murder like this. It's quite unfathomable.
Well, no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumidus Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course. So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
To the Hotel de Bourg for an auction in 2 days.
Ah, then rest assured, the Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel. You can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Our sincerest thanks.
After some time, the ship safely docks at Lumidus Harbor. The Mason Gardiennage conduct blah blah blah. I can't speak fast enough. In the meantime, you tell Yelena about the note scam face left for Corday and tell the money.
Oh, you scared the life out of Paimon, Yelan. Going right up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, you know, try something desperate?
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along. Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him. So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat. The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction. But now we've ensured that they will. So he has no choice but to follow through. He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction. At best, the Dark Financier has to find a new kind of moral laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine.
And if he does decide to continue with the auction, that also works in our favor.
Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact. Can we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the Dark Financier?
Okay, so, that means, can we go over this again?
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language.
Yes, I speak Paimonial.
We're in the home stretch, and taking advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through. Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction. I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
You know what's crazy? That's like 2 IRL days. Holy cow. Because I will be focusing on horse gotcha. And FL. All these side quests I got left to do. And then let's see what I have left for trophy wise. So we start from Sumeru. I need this one and this one. I also need this one and this one. I also need like all the treasure in the desert, which is this one, I think. And then Fontaine. Yeah, I have to do all this. The island's like close to finishing though. Yeah, Fontaine's gonna be like the biggest one I have left to do. Natlan, I have to. Where is it? The 320 chests and the statue to 7 and the Tona thing. Yeah, this one. So I'm close to the 320 chests though. And then I need this one and this one. Oh, I'm at over 1,000 achievements. That's cool. So yeah, if we look at 9, what the fuck? That's a teleporter there. Yeah, I have so much of Fontaine left to do. But if we look at my Natlan ones, it's actually not that bad. So 82%, 81%, 79%, 85%, 52%, 91%. %. Yeah, this one I was gonna save for later, because that was for the Bennett summer event. I was gonna get a video guide for that one. But yeah, that should be it for tonight. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Oh, I see. Oh, it's no Roomba. I thought she had like a Roomba as like a vacuum cleaner as a weapon. I guess I was wrong. Oh, she's a lancer? What the fuck? What the fuck am I supposed to give her then? I have too many like spear users in this game. First Genshin character you can just like that has their ass out. Insane. I know she has like a Roomba animation. The vacuum one. Yeah. This was what she was designed for. Multifunctional robot containing integrated mechanical components from various nations. But yeah. Again, thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.